Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. This is where we give you hot, fresh and sizzling news all day long. If this is your first time here, you have not subscribed to this channel, what are you doing? Please go ahead and subscribe, like this video, also leave your opinions in the comment section below as well. Disturbing allegations have emerged that Honorable Chukwuma Umeoji'S, a gubernatorial aspirant under the All Progressive Congress (APC) in Anambra State, sister Ada Umeoji, the group managing director of Zenith Bank, has bragged about opening vaults of Zenith Bank to bankroll her brother's gubernatorial ambition. If these claims are true, it signals a blatant abuse of financial power, raising serious concerns about the potential misuse of depositors' funds to bankroll a personal political agenda. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, must immediately launch an investigation into this matter, as it not only threatens the credibility of Nigeria's banking sector, but also exposes Zenith Bank to financial instability. The alleged involvement of a top banking executive in funding a political campaign through potentially questionable financial channels must not go unchecked. Using bank funds to sponsor political candidates is a reckless financial gamble that could have catastrophic consequences. If Zenith Bank is being exploited as a funding machine for Chukwuma Umeoji'S governorship ambition, the institution is at risk of severe financial mismanagement that could destabilize its operations. History has shown how the politicization of financial institutions leads to bank failures, customer panic, and economic downturns. The Central Bank of Nigeria, CBN, EFCC, and all relevant financial regulators must act swiftly to scrutinize Zenith Bank's financial records and ensure that depositors' funds are not being diverted into political sponsorship. The APC leadership must also take a firm stand against any aspirants who seek to undermine financial ethics and regulatory standards to advance personal ambitions. The Nigerian public, particularly Zenith Bank customers, must remain vigilant and hold Ada Umeoji personally accountable for any potential financial crises arising from these alleged mismanagement. If a bank collapses due to reckless political funding, depositors will be the ultimate victims, while the Umeoji family enjoys the benefits of her ill-gotten influence. This must not be tolerated. The people must demand transparency from Zenith Bank and insist that financial institutions are not hijacked for personal political games. Should anything happen to depositors' funds, Ada Umeoji must be held responsible. Therefore, authorities must investigate and Nigerians must rise against this looming financial disaster before it is too late. What are your thoughts? Let's have them in the comments section below. What do you all think of this? Before we go, guys, let's take a look at some of the reactions we got online. Obinna Jude says, "We are not all idiots. Leave a woman alone and continue your dirty politics with your politician brother." Effie Praise says, "If truly she made this kind of statement, then her brother has failed already." Okay, Unoka says, "Enemies of progress are at it again. What do they want to achieve with this write-up?" Leona Odinaka says, "Shouting wolves where there is none." Andy Olu says, "This reporter needs to be sued to provide evidence of what and where she made a statement. Certain things shouldn't be let go easily so others can learn." Jude says, "Why do we derive joy in selling lies? Zenith Bank released their 2024 financial report and all parameters are going north, with assets of 30 trillion and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu of 1.3 trillion and dividends of 4 naira per share. So what are we talking about? Ada's predecessor earned over 2.17 billion yearly, and she earns far above that and can sponsor her brother's political ambition. Is she the owner of a bank that she's using Zenith money to sponsor her brother's financial ambition? If she really made a statement, it means there is trouble, but I don't see why people are not saying it that way. How can you, she's not the CEO of a bank, she's not the owner of a bank, so why is she using Zenith funds? Even if she's the CEO of a bank, at least I think there is a limit to it, because these are depositors' money, after all. These are depositors' money. Anyway, moving on, Okite Johnson says, Did you go there to withdraw your money and they told you no money or you don't have any money in your account? Another comment from Victor says, the haters are at it again, as though Zenith Bank doesn't have corporate governance structure. Ugbokoe Tony says, your bank will start losing Anambra men in your bank. Tunde Akano says, are you threatened with her statement? Alonzi says, Chukwuma Umeoji'S contested with Soludo last time in Abga and was a member of a House of Reps for years. Ramsin Pablo says, Chukwuma is not newly based on political policy. He has been there for long and also far richer than his sister. We came from same town. Okay. Ruben says, these rights are supposed to be arrested immediately. Aris Chuk says, normal Southwest media campaign of calumny against anything Igbo in position of authority. But we are wiser now. The guy in question, Chukwuma Umeoji'S, has more money than his sister. Andy Oko says, now today, the bank don't they sponsor politicians from governor to senators, even some federal House of Reps. Eddie Diong says, depositors are aware of this. Eze Chima says, Chukwuma Umeoji'S is even richer than her sister. His sister, he meant, and can fund his gubernatorial campaign in Anambra State. Anthony says, laughing, anything against this lady is just a cock and bull story because she's going to do it no matter who is involved. Oloruni Shola says, did you say EFCC? People are immune to it if only they belong to the right party. Achika Namdi says, this is the most stupid talks of a drawing man. Chukwuma Umeoji'S is bigger than who you think he is, and by the grace of the Most High, come April 5th, 2025, Chukwuma Umeoji'S is coasting to victory on the day of APC primary election. We have another comment from Anogu who says, we are aware that something like that has happened in the past, especially during Abga primary in 2021-2022, where Mr. Umeoji used the financial assistance from his sister to try to harass Professor Chukwuma Soludo. Another comment from Jude says, but this is not the first time such will happen. Do we have a system that works in this country, Nigeria? You all, let's have your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Well, let me know what you all think about this. Subscribe to this channel, guys, if you have not already done that. I will see you all in my next video.